Hello and welcome to another session of San Francisco by Night Hunter the Vigil. A social one. We will find ourselves tonight at O'Flynn's apartment where Officer Valentine is going to try and visit Cassandra since they haven't been able to catch up lately, and last time they left off in a pretty iffy and questionable terms, it seemed. So we'll take it to Valentine.
So I'm just going to. Yeah, we did leave on. Hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna text you and be like, "Hey, you wanna
Okay.
meet up? I felt real awkward about what happened last time."
Yeah, Syntax back. You can come over if you want.
And
Without emojis.
who uses emojis?
Everyone.
Ew, normie.
Look who's talking. The one who's using the fucking weeby ones.
I'm allowed to be a hypocrite. Anyway, so yeah, I'm also gonna ask. So, what junk food are you feeling?
Pizza.
Deal. So I'm gonna go get some authentic fake pizza from Little Caesars.
Authentic fake pizza?
Authentic fake pizza.
What the fuck is authentic fake pizza?
Little Caesars.
I don't know if Little Caesars would be a thing in 50 years.
Hey, the hot ready is a great deal for a budget family, but maybe not. Hard to say. Probably they got bought out by Disney. Either way, you know what? No, I'm not cheaping out on you. I'm getting an actual like homegrown good pizza, like an actual pizza,
A pizza. Yeah.
a pizza,
Yeah.
authentic one from an actual Italian guy. And I'm rolling up. And I'm gonna knock on your door. Pizza man.
Yeah, Cassandra will go open the door. Hey, Christine, come in. You can leave it on the counter over there. I'll just be a minute.
I didn't know what you like, so I got a third. I got like a quarter pepperoni, quarter cheese, quarter pineapple, quarter
Pizza is
pineapple.
pizza, man, but I guess you can keep the pineapple.
It's 2/4 pineapple.
Seriously?
Yes.
You're one of these people.
Hey, at least I'm not one of those banana pizza people.
Wait, that's actually a thing?
Yeah, apparently. Like my buddy, I've seen one guy eat it, and I was like, that's sin.
So is pineapple, but you still did it.
Look, the Hawaiians, they've been through a lot. At least we have the right to buy their pizza. So it's with all the boxes.
Yeah, well, oh. I'm moving.
Oh, where to?
To a cheaper area.
Wait, I thought you were like, I thought it was cheaper. Wasn't it cheaper to live here though than anywhere else?
Yeah, but circumstances have changed.
Has he even texted you back yet?
I I've spoken with him.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. When
Hmm.
is he ever not alright?
I mean, when has he ever been all right?
Well, I don't know, I'm questioning myself about this. Maybe I've been wrong and he's been fine and just doesn't give a fuck about anything.
You you certainly tried, to say the least. But a lot of people just need to figure their own shit out, and maybe without you, maybe you'll wake up.
I doubt it, but I can't worry about him at the moment. I have way too many things on my head.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a rough time for all of us.
Yeah, like a proper fucking roller coaster. You go up and then you fall on your face.
Yeah. Are you doing all right from the bunker thing?
Me? Are you doing
Yeah.
alright from the banker? I was fine at the banker. You were not.
I I'm getting over it.
Oh, by the way, we didn't open your files.
My file. Oh,
Well, I thought it wouldn't be very proper to just open them without you there, so.
I mean, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
But if you want, I can go through them first and then I can give you the bullet points, let's say.
That sounds, as things have been going lately, that sounds significantly less traumatic. So, yeah, I'll take a highlight reel.
Okay, then I'll do that. As soon as I'm done with the whole moving thing.
Yeah, anything particularly heavy you need lifted?
Well, not at the moment. I'll have a crew coming for the big stuff, for the bed and the desk.
Why do you?
But that won't be today, so you don't have to worry about it.
I mean,
Let's just eat the pizza. You have lots of pineapple to ingest.
weird thing about pineapple I've heard is it's got like enzymes. I've heard, so it's like apparently it eats you back in a way.
Well, that's an oversimplification, but
Well, yes. I'm not
yeah,
about
you
to
could
go.
say
I'm
that.
not a nerd. I'm not going to go into deep detail about this. Like, oh, yes, it's the protein, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could Google the shit and bullshit you all day, but it's pineapple.
And it probably wouldn't work. Because I already know.
You, you're a pineappleologist.
No, but I do have a fair amount of general knowledge.
So you're just like, one day, like, I need to increase my knowledge on pineapples, and you just did it.
No, that's not how it happens.
Smart people, man.
So, what's the deal with you? What's been happening? We haven't had a chance to really talk for a while.
She goes to talk, her eyes widen for a second. She's like, not a lot. Uh, besides, this immediate shit, I've been just kind of trying to track the blood vial for what that what was sent to Nick, which I sent that to Section 9, and I should be expecting a call back any day now. I should probably text them. But besides that,
I think it was a bad idea to send it to them.
yeah, but that we've gone over that. It was that was a mess. Got a few. I mean, we're going to go pick silverware for the wedding next week. It's gonna be fun.
So did you pick a date?
That hasn't been hammered in yet because like his aunt is you know has a weird schedule. Valana has a weird schedule.
Who?
Oh, that Russian friend I was talking about.
Oh. Now, what exactly did you tell her?
Eyes widen. Oh, just we needed some. Yes, you just basically got it. No questions asked.
She just doesn't know about us.
No. No, yeah, I didn't mention you guys. Just
Okay, that's good.
technically not a lie.
Oh, if it is a lie or a half truth, you have to roll.
Shit! But I can't physically tell you either, so here we go.
Well,
So what is that manipulation? Manipulation.
subterfuge.
Okay, manipulation subterfuge. Fuck. That's literally just one die. That's a chance die.
Yes.
One roll. Fuck.
Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna do my wits empathy and say, oh, oh, you're gonna see that Cassandra gets really serious and kind of sad and looks down and it's like, you know, if you're not gonna trust me, you can't be asking me. Look, everybody lately, everybody has been asking me to have faith and show faith and blind trust, and never anything good has come out of it, and I've seen nothing for it. The only person that has not done that is Caden.
Jesus.
If you're gonna look at me and lie to me, what
I'm so
even
sorry,
is the
look.
point?
I would tell you everything that.
Just what did you tell her about us? That's all I need to know.
I don't think I could. Am I even able to tell you? Not even.
You're not able to tell me what she told you, or what you know, or what she knows.
Yeah, so pretty much I have to kind of leave you in the dark, and I physically cannot not leave you in the dark.
No, you don't understand. You can tell about what you told her about us in any context, not just the Section 9 context. You can't say that she already knew. Pretty much.
I told her we needed we needed documents because we were investigating the chief.
Are you sure you can trust her? Any case, doesn't matter. We still need to get into the evidence. Files are not enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. At least it made the well. Both stones would have been knocked. Both birds would have been knocked out. I don't know. The plan kind of got weird.
The plan was solid until you bailed.
I mean, sneaking through a prison, sneaking through
It's
the
not a
police station is just
prison, it's
yeah.
a
No, I know.
maritime place.
I meant to say the. I'm correcting myself. Sneaking through a police station is just. It's intimidating.
You wouldn't need to do the sneaking.
No, but like, I'm not worried about me. I was worried about you.
Well, we would do it anyway. We are adults, we can take care of ourselves, we can decide for ourselves what we want and don't want to do. But involving other people, you don't want to get your friends in danger, okay? We're already in too deep shit.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
I don't think you understand how deep in shit we are.
Kind of looks at you for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we don't know.
At least the pizza is good.
Yeah, they're that little Italian place down on 5th Street.
Yeah, that was a good choice.
Yeah, it's next to that it's next to the that coffee shop that got blown up.
Oh, totally forgot about this. Kinda. Well, I didn't, but just so many things are happening. Um, you can do a wit's empathy roll.
It's not gonna be a big. That's not a lot of dice, but okay.
Well,
Let's see, wits, empathy. At least there's not a chance die. Oh, 2.
oh, not bad.
Not bad at
Not
all.
bad at all.
That's half my dice.
You can tell that something's up with Cassandra. Something is definitely not very off. She looks very sad, I want to say, confused. You can tell that something is really off, but you can't really put your finger on it.
Did something happen more recently? Because you seem more out of it than you've been even before.
Did something happen? A bunch of things have happened.
She's kind of giving the eyebrows, like, well,
I'm not sure what I can tell you.
I mean, if it's that personal, you don't have to. But if I can help you in any way,
It's not a matter of personal, it's a matter of lack of understanding. I don't fully understand what's happening.
what's the current, or what do you currently theorize? Mm.
I think that Section 9 is trying to turn us into the beasts we're after.
Fuck. Um. What? You think so? Can't. Is that technically is that me like lying? Would that me technically be lying, pretending I don't already know?
Uh, Kinda, but you can't physically tell,
No.
so it would be weird. And keep in mind that you don't really have any facial expressions to
I'm
really,
close.
yeah.
I'm not that bad. I'm just a little off.
Well, anyway,
Do you want to roll?
no, let's ignore it for now.
Okay. I mean, what would you think? Are you? Does something happen to you besides the weird powers?
Well, I experienced something like withdrawal.
With what, you started like shaking and hallucinating and shit?
Yeah, and I passed out.
I mean, withdraw from what?
From the serum that I have been avoiding.
The serum?
Yeah, the serum.
Huh. Fuck. What would... That's... I mean, shit. Don't you like... So they got you addicted to the serum?
I don't know, but it seems that way. And Caden injected me with it because I passed out and he didn't know what would happen. And but he did check on some of the things that were in it, and it's not good.
Uh, has anything else, like, happened, or was... Are you just going through the withdrawals? Like, what's telling you it's turning you into to a thing?
All I know is that after that, I think that something changed. And I don't know how to explain this. I don't even know what I can tell you and what I can or what I should.
As much as you want? Which, I mean... Look, we've had a weird few days, especially if, us, but if we don't stick together, we'd kind of be screwed.
But still, I can't say what I don't know and I can't understand what I am. All that I know is that apparently I may not be human anymore.
Kind of side-eye you. Are you, like... Except, are you like a vampire now?
No, I am not. But from
Well,
what I was told, something similar.
someone told you what you are?
Yes, if I can believe them.
I mean, who were they?
Remember that book that Ruben has brought us? From that magic shop in Chinatown?
Oh yeah, the old man.
Yeah, the old man.
You went to go talk to the old man.
Yeah.
Well, he actually knows stuff.
He does, it seems, but he doesn't give them for free.
Was he doing some sort of like monkey's paw shit or something?
No. I don't like that guy either.
Yeah, he seems like a sketchy character. You shouldn't talk to him anymore. Or like, wait, I think that'd be breaching it.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah. So I would stop there. Like, just kind of,
He seems
yeah.
to want to control us just as much as Section 9 does. He offered to ease us into it with exchange of observing us, which is. Anyway, I'm not gonna be anyone's guinea pig. I just don't
Internal
understand.
screaming.
I just don't understand what's happening to me, and I really, really, really don't want to talk about this.
No, I mean, ignorance is bliss.
I can't agree with that, but whatever, you know?
Man, there's nothing I can say that can get you to do like an insight check on me to see that I'm like being weird. I'm not even being weird. I can't be weird. I physically just can't even anything.
Well, there's more than that I can do, but I don't know what would be allowed. Cause
I know you can mind read me.
it's not mind reading. Let me message bot real quick. Let's see.
Help! I don't know what I know. I can't. I don't know what's breaking the masquerade of my masquerade. I'm in too deep, fam. I'm in too deep.
Anyway, let's leave this hanging for now. Maybe he will reply, maybe not.
Yeah, it's a real mixed bag with him.
Yeah, yeah, and to be fair, I don't know if she would be at the state to actually, consciously check for these things, because she's a bit out of it. But we'll see. We'll see.
We're both.
Depending on how weird you get, honestly.
I mean, we're literally. I'm literally bumping right against it. It's like, oh no. I'm not a good actor either.
We'll see how it goes.
So,
Hmm.
how's it going with Caden?
I mean, it's going.
You still doing all right? We haven't talked in like forever, actually. I think about it.
Well, technically, in character, you don't really know if anything has even, happened.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk.
Oh
Me
no,
and Kate, I was like, hung out.
that was out of character. That out of character. Valentine doesn't really know because they haven't talked about it since before
No, I'm
the
just asking.
thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, uh, oh, uh, what do you want to know?
I mean, your relationship's still going good.
See, that's what I'm telling you. Out of character, you don't know if there even is a relationship there.
You never told us. I thought we like you two. Like you,
No,
I saw you two making out.
that doesn't say anything. In character, you don't really know anything. Like, apart
You
from
two were totally like on all over each other.
like apart from the fact that that when they returned from LA, he like went to her room and there was a fuss about it. You don't really know out of character, out of character, in character, you don't know.
Fucking, I'm gonna roll. What would I be to like add it all together? What's that fucking roll? Wits
Uh,
investigation.
uh, mm, that would probably be intelligence with. I don't know if I don't think investigation would apply to that. Either
Um, Streetwise.
either empathy or socialize, I'd say.
We'll go with empathy. So I know something's going on.
Yeah, but you don't know what. I mean,
I'm pretty sure
I mean, of course something's going on. I mean, but you don't really, but you don't know in character because you haven't talked about it. That's what I'm saying. You be
Fine.
silly.
So how's it going with Caden? You
Uh,
two still talking?
I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't we be talking?
I mean, is it our? So you haven't talked, fill me on that. We were all about it like a few weeks ago. How is it going? Have you landed that fish yet?
It still turn a bit red when you ask that.
Wait.
That's a very interesting expression. Um,
Oh,
so what exactly do you want to know?
you know, like, why is he suddenly like, why in the meeting he was like sitting so close to you and giving you those eyes?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, what meeting? When? Where? Wait.
The last section 9, or one of the last ones. But don't think I don't, girl. Look, you two aren't the most subtle thing, so I want to know some details.
Okay, so what do you want to know?
Well, gauging from how red you just turned, how long's it been going?
I mean, guess I don't. haven't really, you know, labeled this or anything like that. You know, it's just, um, you know, huh.
I didn't think you were gonna type the blush. But that's usually my
I
shtick.
am not blushing. I, I don't, I, I don't blush.
Well, you're not. For someone who doesn't blush, your cheeks are sure pretty rosy right now.
They, the, the tea is warm.
We don't even have tea.
Well, they have tea. There's
I mean, we
always
don't
tea.
have tea right now.
Yes, we do have tea right now. What's in the cup?
Fine. Lemonade, soda.
Why would I have soda in a
I.
cup? I'm not a savage.
Fine, we have tea. That's so predictable. Uh huh.
I mean, what? Okay, what exactly do you want to know? Because I don't think that you're gonna let this go. So, God.
So, what kind of date is he?
What kind of date?
Yeah, how good is he at the date?
We haven't been on any dates.
Well then, okay, more just general doesn't, and no, it's not going to be accurate according to you because you didn't label it. But as far as you can tell, what kind of boyfriend is he?
Boyfriend? It's. I.
If you were to gauge from your not dating status.
I don't like that word.
That's still not an answer. Come on.
Well, I'm not sure what to tell you about that. I don't generally do boyfriends, so I don't guess I don't have a very
Well
accurate point
then,
of reference here. But
well then, what is this? How would you describe him in the benefits of being with him in this union that you two seem to be doing?
you keep saying words that freak me out.
Well, you're freaking me out. Go, just come out and clean. You know what I'm fishing for.
Well, I do not like fishing. I prefer that you are, more direct and ask me what exactly you need to know without beating around the bush. If that's something you can do, maybe.
I mean, what is he like? Like, I'm being pretty direct here. What is he like? Is he cute? Is he like, frickin', is he got a charming side? Does he let everybody see? Does he hold your hand? What does he do? What is it like?
I mean, he's pretty sweet.
Go on.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But the fact is that this has been probably the worst couple of weeks of my whole life, and he has been the only one who's been there for me. When I expected that Ruben would have been there, but no, 'cause he had to run off and throw a tantrum and fucking. Mm. I think you can tell that's just trying to, shift the subject elsewhere because it's uncomfortable or something. So that depends on if you're gonna relent or you're gonna, keep the focus where you want it.
Hey, I know how that feels. Having somebody be there it's huge. It means the world to you.
Well, I don't know. It's weird. I I don't know. It's weird.
Because like you feel like everything else is falling away, and just it's uncertain. But then you get this one or two people who are just there for you when everything else that you thought was solid is gone.
Yeah, I guess that.
And she's kind of looks she kind of has like a sad fate, kind of hurt, a little bit of a wince when she's talking about this.
Well, I must say it does help a lot. Because if I'm just left alone with my brain, I'm gonna go insane and jump out of a window or something.
I shouldn't say that. That'd be a little fucked up.
But wait, are you saying that people can tell that something's going on?
Honestly, I don't think most are paying attention, but to be fair, most aren't paying attention. I mean, those pricks, unless they're like really investigative, maybe they're a reporter, but he's only known you for like a day.
The
So, but
reporter.
he'd be the only one I think could figure it out, but he's also like.
Well.
But besides that, you two are. To somebody who's more acquainted with this sort of thing, you give off pretty strong vibes.
Well, the reporter doesn't need to even. Fuck.
Oh no, I'm not saying he knows anything. I was using him as an example.
He knows fucking everything. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Well, look, I know the guy, okay, and he's a paparazzi. So I expected that he would probably have something on Caden, but apparently he had more than that.
Oh god, I just realized.
What?
Oh man, if you two ever like came out as any sort of item, you'd be a public figure.
Can we not?
Well, I mean,
Look,
the heads up is worth it.
I really, really, really don't need this right now in my life. Like,
Right. I'm sorry.
like it's already hard as it is, and I can't take this kind of pressure, you know.
Fair. You can see her eyes kind of glint for a second. She's like, so. Kind of looks around her. So. Gosh. How does he. What is it like to. She kind of takes like a more awkward posture. How do I. How does he fuck?
Oh, for fuck's sake! That and for real?
Well, it's something you were trying to do really hard, and
What do you mean I
kept
was
talking.
trying to do really hard?
You were constantly talking about getting in his pants, and now you're. Well, just answer the question. Don't bring it back on me. It was hard
First of
enough.
all, how do you even know that this is something that has occurred, you don't know. You can't know.
She just
Like,
gives you this
for
blank
real.
expression, like, really? You?
Why? Like, I mean, are you slut shaming me?
No, I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying you're not afraid to get in there.
That doesn't mean that I would overstep someone else's boundaries.
Really?
What
You're
do you
saying
mean,
that.
really? What do you mean, really?
You've
What do
been
you?
in so much. You were in that man's business so much
What are you talking about? Me
before.
being in his business? How?
You were so in his business. You were constantly lecturing him on everything he was doing.
What does
Girl,
that
don't
have to
even.
do anything with the other?
Technically nothing, but you said you wouldn't overstep boundaries.
On that regard, I'm not. Uh,
And then you literally asked me how my crotch works.
you never told me.
It works like it should. Ish. Okay, I tell you, you tell me my, I give you your, you give me your, you give me my answer,
What
I give you yours.
exactly? First of all, okay, I know that things might have been crazy, kinda, at the club. That doesn't mean that, you know. Well, in any case,
Crazy was an understatement, but
hey, what do you mean, understatement? I
like,
mean,
I mean, on this far in, I'm pretty sure something weird and magic happened, but I have no idea. Cause like we were roofied, but then we weren't. It was weird.
what?
Oh my god, I never told you about that theory, did I? Yeah, no, you guys were like high as kites.
No, we weren't.
Oh, yes, you were. I've arrested enough stoners to know you were very, very not in your right minds. And Nick got spiked too.
I mean, it felt pretty right to me.
Well, I mean, you're both spiked, so I guess it would feel right. But yeah, something weird was happening in that club.
Okay, that's.
But that's
Well,
besides.
anyway, nothing happened that evening anyway, so you don't have to worry about any magic happening or being roofied or anything like that.
I'm telling you something weird happened. But that's besides the point. Anyways, you never
Okay,
answered my question.
maybe it was something. Okay, I mean, I guess he wasn't so. I guess impulsive before, but if well, shit. If
And then like the people in the club were weird because like I went to like I saw you two, so and like you were obviously high, like your eyes were bloodshot. It was bad, man. I went over there to like
how could you even see our eyes?
I have I got a pretty good look at you, but still. I went to go like tell you that I think someone was spiking us because Nick got like sick. He got actually sick. Like I had to carry him like a princess. It was adorable, but still, he got sick. And then I went to go warn you two because I was like I didn't want something happening for like you two like ended up doing anything and then you like both regret it because you weren't in the right mind. Because like I mean yeah, I want a wingman. I wanted to like wingman for you, but I don't want you to get drugged into it. That'd be nobody wins then, because then you lose that sense of like ownership of it.
Oh,
But
maybe
like,
we were just horny.
no, no, not no. Listen to what I'm telling you.
What do you
You
mean
are not.
no? I
You were out of it.
I know, I was there.
But anyways, I went to go stop you two, like warn you, and then like the staff lady, a lady kept like really hardcore blocking me. She was like really hardcore like in my way, and then I went like she distracted me for a second. I look up and you two were just gone.
What do you mean we're just gone?
Like I was only like 10 feet away from the couch that you two were like going to town on. And then she pulls me away for like 1 second, and she was like really aggressive about it for some reason, like really in my way. Like I went to walk around, and she like stuck her arm out, which was already a huge red flag. Like what the hell, lady? And then you two were just gone, like you just weren't there, and it's just like
That's impossible. We didn't leave the couch until we went dancing. We were just there all the time. What are you
I'm
talking about?
telling you, I looked up and you were gone.
Are you sure you weren't the one being roofied?
I'm positive.
But
I don't even. I can't. Drugs can't. Look, drugs can't even really affect me.
then something must have been happening with your sensors or your circuitry, because
Nothing. What's no?
we didn't
I'm
go
telling you.
anywhere. Okay, so what's your theory? Where did we go then? And how
I
long
don't.
were we gone?
You were gone for like 10 minutes. But like I look up, you're gone, and I have no idea where you went. So I just had to go take care of Nick because
Oh, so you think that we just, snuck into the toilet or something and did it or something? That didn't happen.
well, I don't know. Either way, I look up and you're not on the couch.
But we were there all the time until we went dancing. Okay, this is weird.
That whole night was weird.
I mean,
What?
I wouldn't exactly call
And
it
like I
weird.
got just look, from what we know so far about like everything, and let's just agree that something weird went down that club because that lady was giving me weird vibes, like really weird vibes.
I don't know how you saw it, but on our end, everything was fine.
Of course, it was fine on your end because you were spiked.
Don't you think that we would know if we were spiked? Wouldn't we feel something?
You were filling each other up. That's for dang sure.
And so?
I'm saying, Ruben have? I mean, Ruben. Would Caden have been so aggressive in any other circumstance? Like you two just kind of something just clicked and you two are on it. Doesn't that sound weird? Does that sound like anything he would just do?
It happens.
Would he do that, Mister? I only drink water.
You don't know. That's the thing. If you consider how many years of repressed sexuality he was keeping in, yeah, at some point the volcano will burst. It happens. All I'm saying is,
She's gonna
if
like
we were
put her
being
like.
roofied, we would feel something. Okay, we would have some after effects, something.
But see, and here's why I said weird magical bullshit. Because like Nick tested it. Nick tested the drinks and everything. The drink he had been drinking, and nothing was wrong with it. But like everybody in that club was getting weird.
Well, I can't say about anybody else in the club. I can only speak for myself. And it was pretty much under control.
Out of character, you're very fucking difficult. You know that, right? You're almost not even fun to talk to.
What?
because you do not give worth a fucking damn.
Well, do you
This is what's gonna kill your character in the
do
end.
you want me to play my character, or do you want me to play some, uh, yeah, we're totally magicked in there. Are you kidding me?
You don't leave a lot of. Honestly, this is gonna get your character killed. Just you wait.
Nah, I don't think so.
Bet. It's on recording now. She's gonna get killed because she's gonna be too stubborn to acknowledge something. And when that day comes, I want to look back, everyone to come back to this video and be like, "Yeah, he told her so."
Whatever. In any case, Valentine, you're saying that there was magics in there and roofied and things like that. Do you have any proof of that? No. So, what you're saying is that, the only way that Caden would get in my case would be if he was roofied.
I mean, I'd have to be on a lot of drugs. Gives you a shitty grin.
Yeah, that's pretty offensive,
Yeah.
It's not just that. That fucking Michaels was there at the club that night.
Oh yeah, and so was Oh man, I don't
Yeah,
what's
that
her face with the legs?
Briggs, yes.
Yeah. Hey, do you think she's still mind broken? Like she was pretty
I
not okay.
don't know, but and while I do empathize with her, I really
Yeah.
she's not my problem. Honestly, she's been a bitch to me. I'm not gonna be a bitch to her back, but I'm not gonna. Like, okay, it's sad, and
She'll
but I can't worry
probably
about her.
I'm sure Section 9 has a psychiatrist. I mean, whether or not they're using it is a whole nother story.
Psychiatrist or someone who conditions people into doing what they're bidding. I don't know. I wouldn't go to them. But she
I wouldn't
seems
let
to be,
Section 9
she
play with my
seems
brain.
to be very trusting of them anyway. So
Hmm.
what I worry about is that her mouth is going to get us in trouble if she starts blubbering about what happened at the club.
Hmm.
At least Michaels had the courtesy to tell me, and he's not going to use it against us. At least that's what he said. I hate having my privacy invaded anyway, but. But I can assure you, we were not drugged and we did not leave the couch.
All right. I'll buy
And
what you're
no,
selling.
I didn't take advantage of him.
I was not.
Because
I was not
that's-
assuming that at the first place.
Well, I don't know. The things you're saying seem a bit, I don't know, weird.
Isn't everything at this point?
Well, I don't know, but this has been like the only normal thing going on, and now you're trying to.
Isn't normal nice? I miss normal.
Well, yeah, but now you're trying to tell me that it's not really normal and something weird happened, and if that weird thing didn't happen, then. I don't know.
Oh no, you two would have. Without her or not, you would have gotten in there. Like you actually got him to go out. Everything else was fine.
Well, yeah, now he doesn't want to go out anymore. He says that if we're gonna party, that we're gonna do it in the mansion when he can control who's there, who's not there, which is crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, that is.
But I can understand his point. Like, one time he goes out and all our dirty laundry was almost published.
Hmm. We should go out again. Although, definitely not to the mansion. That seems a bit.
I mean, I just told you that you will not go out
I know.
again.
I meant more like me and you, like, or I mean, not to. But if he doesn't want to go out, we should. I don't know. Wait, maybe he's got a lot of forest around his property. He's got a lot of forest property, doesn't he?
Yeah?
You know, we should totally do like a. We should see if we can do like a hike, because like, I think fresh air will do us good.
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Also, to be like, I guess half practiced for the weird ghost town thing they're sending us on eventually.
Ghost Town?
Wait, out of character. Did you not get that text yet? You would have gotten that text. Yeah, your character would have gotten
Yeah,
the thing
probably,
about.
but now she's actually freaking out about you mentioning the forest.
Is that? Is that? You all right?
Yeah?
All right, you just kind of locked up there for a second.
No. No.
Yeah, we need to do more things. It's not this. It's like, it's like being. It's
Yeah.
like
Totally.
because so far we only have work to talk about, and work is terrible.
Uh, why? Why would you think of the forest as a first thing?
Huh? Oh, cause like, I mean, flying over it. That is, look. I haven't been on a hike in forever, and it's simple out there, you know. It's just you and trees.
Yeah. Hopefully. Okay.
Oh God, do not ruin forest for me.
What?
No,
No, no, no, no, no. I think no. You misunderstand. I just sorry. I'm just a bit paranoid about things. It's just uh, nah. Don't worry about it.
um, you sure? You seem to have a reason to worry about the woods.
Well, like a couple of days ago, we were out there in the woods for a hike, and now you're mentioning it, so now I'm kind of freaking out.
You went on a hike without me?
Yes?
Oh, that's no.
Um,
I mean, there's
yeah.
not a lot of hobbies you can do in that house, to be honest. There's either exercise, watch his one TV, or woods, which is just exercise but free.
Yeah. That.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't know you went on a hike.
Well, yeah, because I needed to speak to Kaden about this whole paparazzi deal. and I thought it would be good if it was in a calm and, relaxing environment.
Hmm.
It was
Which,
nice.
yeah, see, the woods are nice. Trees. You can trust them because they're just gonna sit there. The amount of red flags we're setting off, I don't even know what I'm summoning, but
Uh,
I'm summoning something.
okay, you're being weird about the trees.
I just like forest, okay? And I want to trust them so badly.
Yeah, me too, but you're making me not trust them now, and
Because I
that's.
can't really trust anything anymore. You know, you think you know something, and then it turns out it's like, what the fuck?
Well, I hope the trees don't have eyes and ears then.
See, at this point, I don't know anymore.
I'm pretty sure they don't, right? Yeah.
Shrugs.
Okay. So, that was. Okay, never mind.
And I'm not gonna lie, the Neapolitan probably would have been a better call because
Better
the
than
pizza got cold.
pizza? No.
Oh yeah, but the stays cold. This is cooling off. I mean, we've almost
Then eat
polished it off, but
faster and eat all the pineapples, because I ain't touching it.
what am I, a vacuum to you?
You chose to put half the pizza full of these fruits. Technically, I think they're classified as berries, but anyway.
I thought bananas were berries. Well, they are definitely berries.
In any case, you chose to fill half the pizza with these pineapples.
I I asked for like I don't want to explain myself, so I'm not gonna. 'Cause
Then
pineapple
shut
is the
up and
best.
eat the pineapple.
I am, but I mean,
But you were
just
complaining that it's getting cold.
shoves a big slice of pizza. You're like takes two slices, makes a sandwich out of it, and like eats it. It proves nothing.
Whatever you say. But boy, I thought I was nosy.
You are nosy.
Yeah, but that's my job.
Well, you haven't been pulled over and had a cop flash a flashlight in your eye. We tend to pry.
Yeah, but not about what goes in my pants. Usually.
But you never really answered that. So thanks for bringing it back up. Fine,
Mm,
don't kiss and tell.
I don't understand what you want to know.
Just like is he like wow, bam, he's like rocking my world, or is he like man, that was short and fast.
Well, I'm still here, am I not?
So all right, so he didn't kill you.
That's not what I meant. Why would he kill me?
I don't know. I don't know what you meant.
I mean, obviously.
You know how I am with subtle cues.
Okay, well, surprisingly, uh, it was really good.
Okay. Now I'm satisfied. Apparently you are too.
Yeah, but it still freaks me out.
Ah, you two are some weird mix of frustrating and adorable.
I don't. How? Why? I mean,
Because you're both like very self opinionated, but yet also fairly awkward in your own weird way, and you're both, again, also equally self opinionated. It's like trying to get anything out of either of you is like prying a freaking steel door open.
I think it would be easier for you to pry a steel door, honestly.
It honestly would.
But
It honestly would.
okay, how is that adorable? I mean, frustrating I can get, I can understand, I can respect that. But how?
Cause it's like your first like actual crush. Cause like everybody else, as far as you've told me before, everybody else was kind of just there, you know, a
What are you
fling. But
talking
this
about?
one's like
A
this one's
crash?
actually. Cause he's actually like he sort of means something to you. He's actually there, and it's like you're figuring this all, seeing you be all like responsive to everything new.
I don't do crashes. I don't do that thing, okay?
Sure, you don't.
But it's true though, I don't. I guess I'll have to roll.
Are you saying you're lying about the crush?
I'm not lying about being in denial per se. Oh! Well, yeah, but still, with sympathy. Go on. Let's see. Well, it can't be worse than that. Right? God. I am the
Uh,
worst at lying, man. Like, oh my
you're
god.
talking. My lying was a single dice. I have a chance dice.
Um, yeah, mine is pretty much a single die as well.
Oh fuck, you're right. Wow. Why can we not lie?
I
We're
don't know,
so
because we're not
screwed.
lawyers, I guess. Well,
Hey.
fuck.
Just you see like her eyebrow raise and she just gets a smile like totally.
Are you doubting my word?
No, no, you're yeah. Completely believe you. Sips tea.
Okay, what makes you think that I'm not being truthful?
Those bl- those rosy cheeks.
How
And
do
how
you
you can't and
know?
how you can't quite look me in the eye. And also why you straightened up your posture.
You know, sometimes you're a real pain in the ass.
Sometimes I'm a good cop, sometimes.
Well, fine. I guess there might be something there. That's why I'm freaking out because I don't understand what is happening.
And that right there is why you're adorable.
I don't get it.
Because I totally get it. I understand it. You don't, and you're like
How is it that you understand it and I don't?
holds up ring.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me much.
Cause I've been down this road. I've dealt with crushes. I've dealt with dating.
I've dated before.
You've, to be quite honest, you fucked before.
No, I've been on dates too. Wow, do you think I never had a boyfriend? I did. It's
Yeah,
just
but what you said, you didn't give a shit about him.
that's not what no, that's not what I said.
You didn't care about any of them because they weren't intellectually challenging or on your level. You never
It's not
found
that I
somebody you
didn't
thought was.
care, it's that I just couldn't connect. Caring is a different thing. I care about people in general.
Yeah, but you didn't actually care. Not like this care. Not like the actual. I mean, I'm not gonna throw the L word out, but people you actually care about with strong emotion.
See, this is why I'm freaking out.
Don't freak out. Embrace it. It's totally out of everything that's going on in your life. That's the most natural and normal thing that's going on.
And it could fuck us over in so many ways.
But just it with these kind of relationships, it always kind of can.
And this is why usually I don't even try.
But you are now because you decided it was worth it.
I didn't decide anything. Things are just happening. This is the thing that freaks me out. That I don't seem to have control over what I want to do and I don't know what I want. And okay, this conversation is getting very uncomfortable.
Well, what do you want?
Fuck if I know.
I mean, deep down you do, but getting it to actually knowing what you want is a pretty good struggle. I've been there. So I guess we need to figure out what you want.
Less crazy is what I want.
Oh yeah, that's a given. Like, jeez. I mean, we've only been doing this for like what, close to a month, and we already need a fucking vacation. It's ridiculous. I worked as a mail lady, and it was less stressful.
Wait, is mail
When
stressful?
you're like, okay, when you're like a look, when I just got out of high school, I took up this job as like a rural carrier where you take mail out to people in the country because I live like in the middle of nowhere, and look, you have only so much time to go deliver all the mail, and you have only so much time to bring it back. And have you ever gone 60 down the gone flying down a road in a pickup truck at 60 miles an hour while also reading mail addresses?
Well, what I see here is that a failure in organization of your time and schedule, because if you had already gone through the addresses, you would know what the best route would be to, you know, best deliver the mail in the fastest and more efficient manner.
They give me the mail and tell me they give me a bag and tell me to go. That was how it went. That's how everybody went. Nobody kept that job for more than like a month.
Yes, because you were doing it wrong.
They didn't give me time, and then I had to get the returning mail, and I'm covering like a huge distance. You don't know, fam. You don't know that mailman life.
I know what I would do if I would ever do something so mundane, but I wouldn't. But I'm sure there are
How?
ways.
I gotta ask, how did you become a PI?
I'm good at what I do.
So they just, so they just
I
decided
got
like,
an
hey,
I
this
got
one
a
right here is never
degree
bad.
in investigative journalism, and then I got an internship, and then I was more interested in more, you know, something more exciting, let's say. It was either that or War Zones, and let's say War Zones a bit too exciting.
Yeah, though. To be yeah, Warzone would be pretty. Oh god, you might have turned out like what's your face without the legs.
I hope not.
Ah, terrible.
But yeah, I mean, technically, I'm more qualified than many of my peers. Well, they're not technically my peers because, as I said, they're less qualified. But there,
How much do you make as a PI?
enough.
Fair. Have you done any like, you know, noir kind of cases? Like you're just standing there in your office and suddenly you're like, and she came in and she was wearing a red dress and tears in her eye. That kind of old school shit.
Uh,
I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. You know, I'm kidding.
well, there have been cases when clients would be crying. Usually they cry after the revelations, though.
Hmm. Knowing you, though, the background to your detective story would probably all be metal music.
How so?
I mean, aren't you a metalhead?
I'm mostly into classical.
Oh, really? Huh. You give me this you give this real strong punk girl vibe.
Uh, Christine, have you ever seen a punk?
I've arrested a lot of them.
And you say that they look like me.
To be fair, you're a classy one.
Is that because of my tattoo?
No, it's the leather jacket.
Everybody has a leather jacket.
Well, yeah, but then it's like you got this mean look. It all adds up. It's all a little bit.
Mean look? I don't look mean. What are you talking about?
You look like you would like. You're like a disappointed mom.
Excuse me, but my mom is far from disappointed in me, okay? And
No, I said you
no,
look. I didn't. No, I said you look like a disappointed mom. Like I did something wrong, and you're like gonna scold me.
yeah, cause I don't look like a punk. I don't look mean. I, th- I, I think that you should get your optics checked.
Only if somebody else tells me, because if two people tell me, then it is an issue. So that's one check on that book.
Why don't you go to other people and describe how you see them, and then we'll see.
Hey, usually I knock it out of the park.
Maybe because people don't want to offend you and they don't tell you that you're wrong. But I'm not this type of people.
Hmm. Besides, I could also. I mean, there's a lot of ways I can describe people. You know, normal way, thermal.
Well,
Oh yes, but speaking of my eyes, did you not have freaking like predator vision?
what?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever mentioned that. I got really cool freaking eyes. Like these things, they're not just like they're normal eyes, but they also like I got freaking night vision in these.
Well, I would assume that if they're gonna give you eyes, the better have night vision and thermal vision and whatever other vision you need. Like, I don't know, infrared or. I mean, whatever you need.
I just, sometimes when I'm bored, I just go thermal and I pretend I'm like Predator and I'm like stalking people. I like seeing through walls and shit. Because people can't, because like everybody else is just minding their own business, but I'm like, I can see you.
Do you realize how creepy that is?
Are you telling me if you didn't have some form of X-ray vision, you wouldn't secretly spy on people?
I'm not you.
But would you?
Of course I would. Are you crazy?
Exactly. Like I swear, sometimes when I want to get like, sometimes I know how to push Nick's buttons and like get him riled up, and I'll turn on thermal vision just to see like his blood pressure rise.
Okay, that's weirdly kinky. You know that, right?
Not that kind of riled up, jeez. Although I meant like flustered, but that is kinky.
I'm
I would
pretty
actually.
sure
That's
that
something.
Kaden might have pulled that on me.
He did have those glasses.
Out of character, it's contacts, not glasses.
Ah, he did have those. He did have those contacts. Wait,
Well, I don't really mind. I care about results. How he gets to them, it's, you know, not important.
hmm. I think honestly, though, the most useful thing my eyes can do is like I have this weird like electrical flow thing. It's hard to describe, but basically, I can see where like electricity is going. So like I can always tell when something's batteries are dead.
Are you trying to
Eh,
tell me something?
No, actually not. Out of character, no. No, I just think my eyes are cool, and I kind of feel like a superhero sometimes.
You do have an obsession with superheroes. Um, have you explored that obsession?
Back in back in high school, we had a whole book club about comic books. Comic books, manga, we read it all.
I mean, yeah, but this is obsessive and you're not in high school anymore.
Comics are nice. It's good narrative, and sometimes I mean, what else am I gonna read?
I don't know, how about normal books?
I mean, yeah, but like I didn't grow up with I didn't grow up with freaking Harry Potter. I grew up with Spider-Man.
I didn't grow up with Harry Potter either. I mean, I'm talking about
I mean,
actual real books. Like Harry Potter is borderline a comic book.
that I guess if you mean in terms of borderline, like if that's a really, really thick
I mean,
border, like
it is
a
light
really.
reading.
What do you mean by a normal book? What is a normal book? Like Lord of the Flies and shit?
Yeah, good example.
I mean, I just don't care.
Wow.
I don't. It's like, yeah, bro. I read it in high school and occasionally I'll read something, but it's like it just doesn't grab my interest.
Well, I guess it's not for everyone. At least you're reading something.
Yeah. Which also I found I mean Okay, I'm also gonna admit I kind of cheat. I got like this read aloud thing. It's like it's a really good AI that just reads basically everything in the text
So
and
you're
like gives
not
a really
even reading.
not even.
I I don't know how to react to that.
Because like I don't like I do I listen to the stories while I'm doing stuff. Like I don't my attention span can't be just on like well I'm just gonna sit there in a room and just listen to it. It's all in my head anyways. So it's like well I'm just gonna sit there and stare at a wall.
So how does anything get retained if you don't actually, you know, read it and absorb it and study it and
Cause I'm a good listener. I listen. That's how I pick it up.
I don't know.
You know, I don't need I don't need my eyes. I just hear it.
Did you just say that you love your eyes, that your eyes are awesome? And maybe instead of,
Well, that's because they let
spying on
me.
your neighbors thermally when you're bored, maybe grab a book and let your eyes do the work?
But no, I can do both. I can listen to a story and also spy on my neighbors.
Right. You were supposed to be the normal one.
I mean, I am though. Like, I don't talk about it, but it's like
Wait, so do people normally listen to books instead of reading them?
most people these days listen to books. Like while they're driving, while they're like doing research on the
Our
computer.
species has degenerated.
They've been doing it since like 2000.
Hmm,
This is not a new thing.
that does explain some things.
And I'm pretty sure they would have been doing it sooner if they could. Actually, weren't cassettes a thing?
For music,
And books. I saw one once.
well, I'm not into archaeological shit, so I don't know. But probably there were some, but I was under the impression that
Back when they had libraries, I hear they were full of them. Like when when
libraries
libraries
had
were
books.
and cassettes.
Whatever, I don't think it's normal. But my normal and your normal apparently aren't the same thing, so yeah.
Maybe we're both just weirdos.
No. Okay, I guess I can be weird compared to like everyday ordinary people, but
You know what?
I'm pretty normal to me.
You know what? No, we're not weirdos. We're just I think we're just better than everybody else, honestly. We are just the coolest
mean,
people.
Depends on who you ask and depends on what aspects. And
Nah,
I'm
we're
pretty
totally just
sure
better.
that best isn't a thing. Better maybe, but there are always people that will be better at things than you.
Oh, sure. There's no one's better at anything than me. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never messed up once.
I mean,
I'm perfect in every way.
perfect isn't something that is
She-
attainable.
the grin on her face is beaming.
Well, I guess from a simplistic point of view, which I'm trying to simulate, you might see yourself as being perfect. But from an outside perspective, from more
Not perfect perspective.
what?
Not perfect perspective, of course.
No, from from a more objective and, you know,
Objectively terrible.
no, from a more objective perspective, you're equally flawed as everyone else.
Psh. Look at me, I'm perfect. Look, I'm a shining, beaming
You
example
still
of a
didn't
model.
tell me how your crotch works.
What? You're just gonna flip that on me. Oh my gosh!
Well, look. You
I
asked,
almost actually
I
managed
told
to.
you. So
You-
what? Now you're gonna pull on me the same shit? No.
Oh my gosh! I think you almost actually managed to make tea. I don't even know how that. I swear I don't know how, but I think you made tea come out of my nose. I didn't. I wasn't even sure if that was possible. Oh my gosh. Ah. You really want to know how what my crotch's deal is?
Yes, I wanna know if you feel anything, if you actually, do stuff. I mean, and I don't know, are you like a sex bot, or there's more to it?
It's it's like really like it's literally just for sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, but I'm not asking if you can have babies. I'm asking if.
No, it's literally just for that. It's just for fun.
So it is fun.
It's literally only that. I mean, I shouldn't have to explain it, but yes, my physical crotch is only there so I can bang. That's literally it. I am literally fine. You know, have your way. Fine. Yes, I'm a fucking sex bot. Are you happy?
So you don't feel anything?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because, like, there's a lot of, like, simulated nerve endings down there. So, yes, I do, but honestly, imagine if, like, no matter what they did, it was a G-spot.
So are you saying that it's even better?
Way. They basically don't. The amount of, like, effort needed to get you going is, like, non-existent.
Oh my god, you are a sex bot.
Don't tell people, okay? I feel dirty.
Really?
Well, I mean, I don't, cause I mean, what am I supposed to, like, yes, licensed, like, yes, I'm a fucking sex bot.
Damn.
That could also throw a motorcycle and also has predator vision. Which would also either means I'm a Terminator sex bot. Oh my god, I'm a Terminator sex bot.
I would have turned to a prostitute in your place.
No.
I'm not saying that you should, I'm saying what I would.
Why? Why would you?
Because you say that it's always fun and you would be making money out of it. Lots of money. And no one could mess with you.
I could be my own pimp.
Exactly.
Oh, that's kind of. Oh, in like a weird, not okay way. Oh my gosh. I'd be beat red right now, but in a weird.
I love it when you realize how right I am.
Why am I a cop? I should be a whore. I can't believe I just said that. Oh my gosh. No, it's too much. Like this is too much. That's too much.
Chill, I'm not gonna tell Nick anything.
Oh no, well, Nick's not the problem, obviously.
Why would he be a problem?
Said he's not the problem. Because I mean, let's just say it wasn't bad to start with, and it only got better after.
Is it better for him as well?
Well, well, you see, oh gosh, I didn't think I'd have to admit this too. So besides it being better for the receiving end, it's also better for the giving end too.
Oh shit. Oh god.
She's like burying her hands in her face, like her face in her hands, like oh god.
I see, I see. Okay, okay, I'll drop it. I'll drop it. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. God, you are a sex bot.
I'm literally sin. Oh god, and
Sin,
we're out
what
of
the
pizza.
fuck? There's no such thing as sin. I mean, come on, how long have you been living in San Francisco?
Uh, 20. No, wait. About going on 12 years.
Well, don't you think that at some point you have to forget about your village roots? Or small town roots, whatever?
No, that's honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. And I haven't really even told a lot. I haven't told a lot of people this opinion, but I hate the city.
I mean,
I mean, it's great in some ways, but I I think I pretty much will hate any city, but I've just seen too much shit here.
look, I get it, but you know, in small towns, people tend to be a bit, um, backwards.
We weren't though. Like not my town.
You're
There
talking
were
about Sen in the
well,
year 2077. You're talking about Sen.
that's a whole discussion that has sparked. No, I'm not getting into that. I'm not. We're not having that one.
Why not?
Cause like neither of us are gonna benefit from it.
But I am very, very curious to know how did you get these weird notions?
Cause they're not even weird to begin. Growing up, growing up Baptist is not weird. Being Baptist is not weird.
Um, yes, it is.
We're everywhere. We're literally there was a little church just like 5 blocks down the road.
Yeah, but churching isn't very popular anymore. Like it hasn't been for the past, I don't know,
There's
the
still
last
a
three
regular
decades.
attendance.
Yeah, by a very small minority of people.
It's no,
Yeah.
no. It's that stop. No,
Have you seen the stats lately?
I don't. And it's not even about the stats. It's about. Look, I'm not gonna get into this with you. There's no point
Because you know that you will lose.
because I'm not gonna convince you, and you're not gonna convince me. And it's either gonna end up happening is if we don't. The only outcome of this is we end up make mad at each other. Because that is a touchy subject. Because
Not to me.
well, it is to me. So let's drop it.
Fine. 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 So, if you don't want to talk about mass delusions, what do you want to talk about?
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, shit. You see any? What movies do you watch?
Um, Depends on the mood.
Fair. Okay, better question. Which movies, if you like scrolling through like the networks, you're scrolling through like the feed, your subscription feed because cable has been dead for years. I'm not saying that in character. Uh, which movies are your top five?
I'm more of a book person.
You're like a lame nerd.
How is reading books lame?
How is it not? I mean, reading is reading. It's not.
It opens up new worlds to you that you can delve in and immerse yourself, all in the
Yeah,
comfort of your bed or couch or poof or whatever you prefer.
poof.
I
Fuck
mean,
is a
some
poof?
people have, those bean bags.
Oh, a poof. Oh man. Okay. So that was a made up word. All right. I mean, yeah, but I could also do the same thing while also scrolling through Reddit and listening to a story. So, but also movies though, because sometimes like they do the same thing except it's a little less effort.
They don't do it as well.
It depends on
Usually,
who.
I watch
Depends
movies
on who's doing it.
socially. I'm not gonna watch a movie by myself. I'm gonna watch a movie if I have company.
Fair. I usually like watching movies by myself though, because like I don't know. Sometimes it's just nice just to drown everything out. Also, I get to fast forward through the parts with dogs and no one gets mad.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't see the point of watching movies just by myself when I could
That's fair.
just, you know, read a book.
Shit, when was the last time I even picked up a book? Oh yeah, it was yesterday. But I used it to kill a bug.
Okay, that's borderline blasphemy.
Oh yeah, it was like a big one, and I just
Unless it was the Bible.
do you?
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself.
She actually gives you like a glare of like a tinge of actual like anger.
Alright, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, don't. I don't need to kick your ass. Anyways.
Wow, I didn't know that Officer Valentine was so keen on punching down.
I told you I was a pusher, and as a child. Do you think I grew out of that? No, that's a core aspect.
A bully, you mean?
I never hit anybody who didn't deserve it.
That's not what punching down means.
Well then, no, I'm not.
Well, yeah, but you say you would kick my ass even though you know
Oh, you
that you can
absolutely deserve
crush
it.
me easily.
True, but I did ask you to stop and you kept going.
Yeah, but didn't they say that with great power comes great responsibility?
I mean, bless. You're not allowed to quote comic books on me. That's
I'm
cheating.
sorry.
But also, I
I'm
didn't.
just
Oh,
trying to speak in a language that you will understand.
I would do that back to you, but I don't know how to speak, bitch.
Well, it's not just bitch that you can speak, but good
Hmm.
effort. Good effort.
You still never told me which movies you actually liked.
Well, um, I like some old movies. I like some new movies. I'm not much of a movie person. I thought you usually just watch movies socially, and half the time I fall asleep halfway through. So I don't know what to tell you. You know why?
I don't know. Tell me you never cried at the beginning of Up?
I don't think I've watched this movie.
What? The movie about the old man and the house, and he uses balloons to fly it to like an adventure, and there's a little boy.
That is impossible.
Well, oh, obviously. I swear. I think you're hanging out with Caden too much.
Why would I watch something that whose concept is such an impossible premise? Like,
Because it's not about the possibility. It's about the story it's telling.
well, maybe they should put the story in a book, and then I'll be more interested. I mean,
Now it's amazing.
I'm not, busting your chops about, not being into nerdy shit. So why are you, uh, you know,
Fine, you're right. So none, not a single one you could remember. That was like, yes, I remember this one.
I remember all the movies I have watched. I just don't know what relevance would be applied at what you're asking.
Fine. Well, then what's your favorite book?
Hmm. Well, depends on the month.
I swear, if you don't give me a straight answer,
What, you mean like of all time?
just, I mean, not of all time, just at least something that's not just a vague, I don't know. I've been giving you at least like,
Well, I do enjoy some fantasy. I do like the, dark Lovecraftian horrors. Uh, I like uh, I like Tolkien. I like. I also like many of the classics. I like political books. I like drama. I like crime novels.
I mean, still a pretty broad stroke, but it's more specific than what you've been giving me, so I'll give you points for that. Uh, can't name like one that you're like recently nerding out about?
Well, recently I read that book that Ruben brought us. I was reading that. I haven't. I've not been done with it because It's a lot to take in, and it's in Latin, so it's gonna take some time. But it's interesting. I guess we can learn from it.
I don't know how much I'd trust a book from a creepy Chinese shop.
He didn't
That
write
the guy
it.
that makes it arguably worse. It's probably like cursed or something.
Cursed.
Like, I mean,
Why would you say that? And she suddenly gets very serious, actually, when you say cursed.
uh, weird, creepy shops like that in movies always tend to be weird, and at this point, and that guy seems not. If you
You
said he
haven't
knows
even
about,
met the guy, and I
yeah,
don't
but
know if curses are a thing. Look, I know that some people will believe anything, but there is no evidence that curses are actually a thing, okay? So, no, it's
are
just
we
a
really
book.
allowed to? Are we really allowed to assume that now?
Assume what?
Like, there aren't curses.
Not unless we see some evidence for them. The same rules apply to everything, okay?
They really don't. That's not how this works.
No, this is
You,
exactly how it works. I'm not willing to believe something until I see evidence for it. I saw evidence for the existence of vampires, so I can actually determine that, yeah, they are the thing. Curses? No, I have not.
are you saying vampirism isn't a curse?
I don't know what it is, I don't have enough information. And with lack of information, we can't be jumping to conclusions. This is what
So
simpletons
you're
do.
just going to ignore it and be like, "Oh, I don't have evidence. So I'm just going to touch this weird old creepy shit and expect it because I don't have evidence yet." And then when you do get cursed, it's going to be like, "Oh, well, here's the evidence. It's biting me in
You
the ass."
know how science works, you experiment, and
We're not.
you
Are we even
interpret the
sure this is
results.
science? Are we even sure this is science anymore? Does
It
science
might
even
not
matter
be,
here?
but I'm not going to use a different method just because. All I'm saying is that the scientific method works, and I'm not going to stop following it just because you think that curses are a thing.
Well, you're not. You're going about it a weird freaking way if you're just going through an old book that you bought from what you've told described as a sketchy old man from a shop who apparently
I'm
knows way too much
just
about this stuff.
reading a book. I'm not doing any incantations or lighting candles or
And what if
painting
reading's all
fucking.
it takes?
What?
You said you don't have the science. What if reading is all it takes? What if you just the fact that you've like digested it with your eyes is all it took for you to get like, or just touching the damn thing? Are you at least wearing gloves?
Fine, I'll wear gloves.
Like vampires, werewolves. So far, you saw that weird portal. Shit's operating on
Yes,
levels
but
we
I
don't
don't
understand.
know what it is. And
Yeah, but you can expect that it's operating on levels we don't understand.
we will
So I'm
never
saying,
understand them if we don't study them.
yes, but I'm saying you're just bumbling through it and expecting like what your concept of logic is to work when we don't even know if our logic's correct. It could be on a whole different set of rules. It could be based on emotions. You've already proven that emotions have a weird weight since you could practically read them. So it could be something completely different. Like if you read the book Mad, suddenly it bites your face off. We don't know what it does.
Well, we will know when I'm done reading it.
And what if it kills you at the end?
Then you'll know that people shouldn't read it.
You're really going to be defensive about it.
I'm not being defensive, I'm being logical.
What I'm saying is you're understanding our current understanding is faulty. We don't think the right way. And it's gonna bite us in the ass.
If we are to gain any understanding, we can't be walking on eggshells and avoiding the things that we have in front of us. This is the source of information that we have, and it's the best source of information we have at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to dive into it.
Fine. I mean, I can't stop you, but I'm also gonna say I wouldn't trust anything from that old man.
You don't even know him. He might be shady or shifty or whatever, but it seems like he knows what he's talking about.
You see, like, she wants to say something, but then her eyes kind of glance away. Like she decided not to.
It's just the book. It's just a book. For now, what we know is it's just a book. Unless proven otherwise, I'm not going to be scared of a silly book, okay?
You freak me out. How you can just like
You freak out with weird things, you know?
I'm just 90% sure this way of thinking is gonna get you killed. And I don't want to see anything happen to you.
Reading a book doesn't get a person killed.
We don't know that.
You watch way too many movies, okay?
Well, at this point, you're in denial and you know it. You deny.
No, I'm not. You just think that everything is going to be like, oh, like an Evil Dead. You're gonna read a book and then you're gonna be raped by trees or something. No. No, that's not how things work.
And you don't even have evidence to disprove that.
There's only one way to find out.
So you're just gonna... You know, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a fate worse than death if it's something to do with magic. Because if that shit's talking about weird spells and shit, and vampires and all the weird Latin worded bad shit, there's probably some cursed knowledge in there that's gonna hurt you.
You're talking out of your ass.
So are you.
No, I'm not. You're talking about curses. We don't know anything about curses. We don't know if curses are a thing. This is only a book. Leather bound, with paper, and ink on it. It's a book.
So you're saying you've never heard of a cursed object?
Heard something means nothing. Anecdotal evidence is not evidence.
You didn't say yes or no.
Yes, of course I have heard. Everyone has. But there are so many things that people have heard that are...
Well, you know
arguably
what?
not
Fine,
real.
read your... Let's just go ahead and assume your book isn't cursed. Try to... Is there an index? Is there an index in that book?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Well, do your best to find a thing about curses, and hope that at the very least, the book isn't cursed.
Oh, so you think that a cursed book would have things about curses in it? Wouldn't that be counterproductive?
I don't know, I'm not a fucking wizard.
So, you see, I'm gonna put a curse on this book, and I'm also gonna put the things
We
about
never said that.
curses
We never
inside the
said
book,
people
so
who
you know
put
how
curses
to
on.
undo the curse once you read the book. Yeah, it's counterproductive, waste of time.
Out of character, chat. She's gonna die. She's gonna die horribly, or she's gonna at least wish for death.
Why? You're just...
Because you're absolutely gonna get cursed.
I think you're freaking out way too easily about things that are not even there, or your character wouldn't know.
And I think you're being difficult just to be difficult.
No.
You really are.
No, I'm sorry. I'm playing my character.
Well,
That's how
yeah,
she
but your
is.
character's I know, but your character is not developing. You're still not letting go of this. I need facts. I need facts.
That's not something that's going to change.
That's what's gonna be your death.
I'm sorry, but developing a character doesn't mean that the character must evolve.
Well, then that's not devolving.
It is.
That's adapting to the fucking situation.
No, she is adapting. She's finding information to prove the things that are around her. Valentine, on the other hand, believes anything.
And she's been right every single
which
time.
arguably is more dangerous.
She believes certain individuals, not everybody. She hasn't believed Section 9, but they were the only people she could go to.
Well, yeah, but you went to them.
Because they were the only people I could go to.
Not really.
My back. Well, like I could go to you. Oh, hey, I have my husband's in danger. How do I help? No.
I mean, if you trust Section 9 more than your team.
Because they know shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't trust, it was knowledge.
And if Nick is a vampire, what do you think Section 9 would do?
I wouldn't let that. I've already thought about that. That's a whole spiel. But all I'm saying is, since now it's on recording, it's totally gonna bite you in the ass.
I don't think so.
Better, or Bot's not doing his job.
Bot will do his job just fine, but that doesn't mean that if a character is skeptical about things that shit are going to happen just because that would be lazy storytelling, honestly.
It's gonna get you killed eventually. Anyways, back in character. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah. Fuck, I think we need to end that conversation because it was kind of... Actually, should we even keep going at this point? I think we should probably start wrapping it up.
Yeah. In any case, Valentine, you can believe in curses all you want. There are many other things that you believe that I don't. Thing is, if there is a curse to the book, the only way to find out if it's a thing is to actually read it, and I'm going through with that. And by the way, if that was the case, wouldn't we already be cursed, both me and Ruben?
What if you already are?
Well, from what I have been told, what is going on with me is far from a curse.
I mean... What's a benefit to one person is a curse to another. I mean, being a cool robot's cool and all, but there's downsides to my condition. But...
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it is not a curse.
Kind of... Seriously, blinks for a second.
It might be,
yeah,
figuratively speaking, but not an actual curse in the way you mean it, like in the supernatural, mystical sense.
that is fair. Still, like, I mean... Just watch yourself, okay? Like, not saying...
You think I'm not being careful?
Partially.
I am. To the best of my ability, at least. I'm not recklessly going out there and doing shit that would put me in danger.
All I'm gonna say is just try. Just keep trying, I guess. But also, I don't know what I'm saying. Just be careful.
I don't know, man. You're being a bit weird today. With all the talk of curses and things like that. Like, that's new.
Well, because it's a weird magical... Mostly, I was I started joking in the first place, but then you got a little more. But then you're. I was just mostly making a joke because, like, but also that guy is weird, and you don't know what he's dealing in. I
Well,
mean, he knows about like this shit, so he's something's going on.
yeah, that doesn't mean necessarily that he's out to get us.
Yeah.
Why don't you pay him a visit then? And see for yourself what he is or what he would tell you.
No, I'm. I think I'm good on that.
Are you afraid of him?
She kind of gives you a serious look. Like for a second, she tries to. No, no.
Weird. Well, he does have weaknesses, okay? Everyone does.
It's not the weaknesses that concern me; it's the strengths.
Yeah.
Anyways, um. Oh shit! What time is it? Oh, I have to feed Nick.
You're talking to him like he's a dog.
Well, no, if I was talking to him as if he was a dog, I'd be freaking out.
Fine, a cat.
And I like cats.
Yeah, I'll get a cat as soon as I move.
You want me to?
She seems to be getting sad again when she thinks of the movie.
You know, you don't have to hire a moving crew. I can pretty much do all this shit myself. Like, you can save your
So,
money.
are you saying that you're going to disassemble my bed, carry it on your back all across the city?
Well, I can
You
I
know
can
it doesn't
transport
make
it easy.
sense, right?
I can transport that.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense though.
Nick's
And
got a truck he can borrow.
don't worry about it. It's been already arranged. You don't have to
Ah,
worry about it.
well, that would have been a simpler answer than just trying to call me dumb, now isn't it?
I didn't call you dumb
No, but you're saying my idea was bad.
because it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want someone to give you pretty little lies, you came to the wrong place. I'm more of an uncomfortable truths kind of guy, you know?
It would be easier to take if you also forget it. I gotta go. But
No, no, no. You tell me.
you to be quite honest, you have a very you come off as having your head up your ass.
In what sense?
And the fact that you're like you have this oh I can't be wrong attitude.
Oh, I can be wrong, but at certain things, I know I'm not. There's nothing wrong with knowing when you're not wrong, as long as you can admit when you are.
Hmm. Either way, I gotta go.
Fine, leave.
And I think that wraps it up.
Give me a sec. And, and thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching. This has been another awkward session of San Francisco by Night. Hunter the Vigil. See you in the next one. Bye!